Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at purple ink. This one is from Dominant Industry. Dominant Industry Tanzanite. Thanks go out to, I think it's pen friend Amy Alphabet. I want to make sure, because I'm never sure these days. Tanzanite. Industry. Tanzanite Pearl. Okay. Yes, thanks goes out to pen friend Amy Alphabet for providing the sample for this review. This is the cutest little sample, however. I don't find these little tiny ones very useful. Today's pen we will be using the Serendipity with the oval broad nib. Okay. Here is our ink of the day. Can I please have some focus? Thank you. Very nice, very nice. This ink is very dark. I'm going to turn up the lights so you can see just what we're looking at. This is a super dark ink, but it does have some blue shimmer in it, which makes it really pretty. But only when you're looking, because from down here you can't really see it at all. Here is our ink swatch. Water resistance test shows it does have some water resistance, but it's so dark that it smooshes out the page. I had to sop up the darkness to keep it from being too unreadable. Here is our toilet paper chromatography. It has like a pink undertone, and then purple, and then like a dark blue, and then like a lighter blue. This is another really pretty chromatography ink. And here is our ink painting of the day. Look at them sparkles. That looks like the galaxy, kind of. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, let's do a little writing sample. I'm just going to use this one. Alright, this is okay. It's really dark. This is Dominant Industry Tanzanite, and this is Cross Violet. So you can see, I'm sorry, this is Imperial Purple. No, wait. What is this? Yes, this is Cross Violet. And you can see that Cross Violet is way lighter than Dominant Industry Tanzanite. So, very dark. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. Let's zoom in so we can see what we're looking at. It is spreading into the page, and it did bleed and go through the page. Oh, but before we continue, we're going to share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so they can also come and hang out with us too. We're going to share this. Copy the Tumblr and the Blogger and the Reddit and the Twitter and the Reddit, the Pinterest and the LinkedIn and the Facebook. Okay. This is Traveler's Notebook, lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. No feathering, a little bit of ghosting. Super lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. No feathering, a little bit of ghosting. This is Field Notes Journal. Barely any feathering, bleeding, and ghosting. Moleskin 70 GSM. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Midori MD paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. 52 GSM Tomaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Cosmo Air Light 75 GSM. No feathering, a little bit of ghosting. The Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Marmon Mnemosony 80 GSM dot grid. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Optic paper. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. B7 Bulky 75 GSM. Okay, there we are. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No real feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Up and Up Wide Rule composition book from Target.com. No feathering. Micro bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Barely any feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Apica notebook paper, 81.4 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Hi Shay Shay girl, how are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Long time no see. How you been? How you been? This is the Nanami 7C 68 GSM Tomoe River. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Turn down the lights just a smidge. Alright, this is Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Bife handmade paper from Italy. Doing okay, getting ready to go to work. Oh boy. Feather like a chicken, no bleeding, no ghosting. I'm doing well. It's been a long day so far. Went shopping early this morning. Went to the post office, got a rent check. Oops, speaking of rent check, I needed to do that before I have to go back to work. This is U-Style notebook paper. A little bit of feathering, bleeding, and ghosting. CVS caliber notebook paper. This is the only one that I can see the sheen on. There's a little bit of, like, orange sheen with the shimmer. Very nice. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Mead wide rolled notebook paper. Feather like a chicken. Bleeding and ghosting. Sheffield home paper goods. A little bit of feathering and bleeding and ghosting. Afternoon to the post office. Also, mailing some stuff out. Oh boy. This is Aqua Bee cross section pad. Oh, excuse me. Aqua Bee cross section pad. No feathering. Oh, bleeding and ghosting. Rhodia dot pad, 80 GSM. A little bit of spread. No bleeding, barely any ghosting. This is HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. A little bit of spread. A little bit of ghosting right there. This is J&B Copperplate Graph Pad from JohnNailBooks.com. I don't really see any feathering. A little bit of ghosting. And original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. There's a little tiny bit of feathering, bleeding, and ghosting. Okay, let's take a look at some comparison panel to see where this ink lies. I think it's a purple ink. I could be wrong. Could be a black ink. We might look at some black inks just to compare. I think that this is going to definitely be in the purple land anyway. Bug trying to commit suicide in my nose. Good lord. You do not want to go in there. Alright, where am I? Okay. Alright, this is Dominant Industry Tanzanite, which is like a very dark purple. Brightness just a little bit. Okay, how far am I? Oh, perfect. Alright, this is Tanzanite next to Kyoko. Pearlescent Dawn, Nikoyanagi, Violet Mascara, Lilac, Foxglove, Violet Dreams, Memory Lane, Damson, Philip. This is kind of close to Philip, but Philip's more red. Wisteria, Nikoyanagi. This one's slightly darker than Nikoyanagi. Amethyst, Purple Mojo, Violet, Violet Boreal, Mambado's Hat. This is it's darker and more bluer than Mambado's Hat. Amethyst Stellareal, Murasaki Shikaboo, Amethyst, Amazing Amethyst, Murasaki Purple, Amalfitano, Private Reserve Violet Silver. This one has supposed to have lots of silver, but I don't think I shook the bottle good enough. Anyway, Sapphire Violet, Studio Eggplant, Cassia, Festive Joy, Hayabusa Glistening, Psychedelic Purple, Griffin Purple, Andy Warhol Pop Art Purple, Bay State Grape, Lavender, Gooseberry. This one's kind of darker than Gooseberry. Script Purple, Sky Purple, Lavender Purple is very dark, but this one's more red. Noodler's Violet's more red. Harmony, Purple Dream, Dark Lilac. Lamy Dark Lilac is way more red. Fake Lamy Dark Lilac, Violet, Violet, Barossa Gilt, Majestic Purple, Tender Purple, Violet, Royal Purple, Imperial Purple. This one's more red. Stipula Purple, Purple Rain, Rose Noir, Lilac Twinkle, Province Lavender. Oh, now we're getting close. Wow. Gummy Berry is like really close. But this one's just slightly more redder. Tchaikovsky, La Color Royale, Bilberry is still lighter than that one. Birthday Cake. Aha! Winter Miracle is more redder, but it's still kind of in that ballpark. Bootlegger Scarlet Letter is more redder. Black Violet is right there. Noodler's Brixit is also very close. Deck the Halls is very close. Ebony Purple, this one is almost exactly the same color. Only this one has shimmer and this one doesn't. And this one might be just one hair bluer. Nightshade, Brown Pink, 270, Slight Snow, and Blueberry Muffin. Now, just for giggles, I want to do some black. I want to look at some black inks because I know that I have one or two black inks that kind of lean purple. This one is Diamond Solar Storm. That one's very dark and purple-like. Seize the Night, Ayo Murasaki, and Deep Dune Water Blau. Let's see, I think that was the only ones I was thinking about. Is there any other blacks in here that lean purple? I mean, green, no. Maybe Eclipse? Wow. What did you guys think about today's ink? Are you thinking thoughts about getting some Tanzanite? I don't know if it's available anymore, but maybe you can check it out on Google. Anyway, what did you guys think about today's ink? You thinking thoughts about getting some? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends, follow me on social media, like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you, and I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.